Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me. I am Mo, and we are going to be playing roughly 1 hour of Detroit Become Human. If you haven't seen the previous parts of this video series, I'd highly recommend going to see those first. And now that we've caught up, I want you to sit back, relax, and get comfortable as I guide our androids through this experience. Welcome to Detroit Become Human.
Your parameters have been saved.
Your parameters have been saved. Let's get on with this. Have you got anything else you want to say before we start playing today, Chloe? Chloe, can you hear me? Let's continue. All right, so here we go. White screen, Jones. Blue thing spins around, looks like the thing they have on the side of their temple. Sometimes it turns yellow when they're thinking or they're processing the RAM. And then sometimes when they're really alarmed or they're about to shut down or they become deviant, this spinning blue turns into a spinning red. And then they start spinning out of control in their mind. And then they just start spinning around and then they drop to the floor. Or they start attacking humans, or they find places, they find inner circles within cruise ships named Jericho, and then the people come together, and then they're not actually people because they're androids, and for some reason there's kids. Wow, 8:01 p.m. This is perfect timing, guys. Even in the game.
If they catch us, we're dead. What do we do now?
We need to find the CyberLife warehouse. That's where they keep the spare parts and the blue blood.
Follow me.
See us.
Watch out.
Now what do we do?
I'll find another way. The warehouse is up ahead. We're almost there.
CyberLife warehouses. They have everything we're looking for.
First, we have to get rid of that drone.
Leave it to me.
So we can't go this way because we'll be spotted. We can maybe go, there's a couple other things we can do. Let's see, maybe this way. Will be too high, okay. So there's only one option, it looks like, that we can actually take. Unless there's something hidden that we can't see. There's three options that I can see in front of me that are very clear. Let's go with the one over here. Okay. And then... Will be too high? Okay. So let's maybe continue going this way. It'll be too far, okay. So we don't have... Oh, that's risky though, isn't it?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good job, Marcus.
Quick, open the other crates and fill your bags. Take as much as you can.
Search the crates. There's no option. Okay, over there. Oh no.
You were trespassing on private property.
And you're a snitch!
Presence constitutes a level 2 infraction.
Delete
I will
him.
notify security.
John! Goddamn machine! Where is it this time?
Oh fuck, what are we doing here? Take out this threat first, I guess.
John!
I need your help.
John!
Release, hold, or attack. We're gonna hold. One of the other guys can attack him.
First the drone, now this. Just my luck.
Let's finish up and get out of here.
Try to find some blue blood. We still don't have enough.
Check the bigger crate. Where is the bigger crate? Okay, let's come up this way. I knew it, I just knew it, I knew it.
Why aren't you like us? Don't you want to be free? You could join us.
Yes! Wonderful! Join us. Join the Dark Order.
That's all we can carry. Let's go.
Take me with you.
He's on their side. We can't trust him.
He took a risk for us. We can't just leave him here. We can't bring them back with us. It's too dangerous.
So taking him with us might actually compromise the whole thing. Refusing him, I mean, I don't know. We don't really need him. He's been on their side. We've got 3 fresh ones, so I'm gonna refuse.
I'm sorry. You can't come with us.
I helped you. It's not fair. I helped you and now you're just gonna leave without me? You're no better than humans. You're no better than humans.
He triggered the alarm. Run! Over the fence, quick!
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This infraction is being reported to the police. Stay where you are.
We have blue blood and biocomponents.
There will be enough for everyone.
We couldn't have done it without Marcus.
I came to Jericho because here androids are free. Free to live in the dark, hoping that no one finds us. Free to die in silence, waiting for a change that's never gonna come. But I don't want that freedom. And I'm not gonna beg for the right to smile, or love, or stand tall. I don't know about you, but there's something inside me that knows that I am more than what they say. I am alive, and they're not gonna take that from me anymore. Our days of slavery are over. What humans don't want to hear, we will tell them. What they don't want to give, we take. We are people. We are alive. We are free.
Okay, that's enough of that. We don't want to get done by the DMCA. They're on everyone's ass right now. But that was a linear path, and we completed 46% of spare parts. So we were hunting for parts. We climb onto the dock. We follow north. We're gonna turn on world stats. We were almost spotted. We climbed the containers. We progressed towards Cyberlife. We follow north. So there's another path, but I don't think it's really of any consequence. Drone blocks a path. We neutralize the drone. Marcus is unharmed. Then we reach Cyberlife, we gather the parts. Security android appears. There's 4 things that could have happened. That was very quick because it gave you 15 seconds to make a decision very quickly. But it looks like most people grabbed the android and hid. John becomes a deviant. So we didn't know that. We don't really know what's going on in his Cyberlife. 82% of people had the guard searches for security android situation. 52% of people held position, so I'm guessing that's the majority because there's 2 other things you can do. The human guard leaves, 68%. And then we resume the search. Find the crate of androids, 74%, so most people freed the androids. John wants to join. I was in the minority. I refused 15%, but there's something here. There's something. Whoa, there's a lot more that happens. I guess if you choose to accept him. So maybe he turns on you some way partway through and you get caught, or maybe you get away a lot easier. I don't know, but it looks like a lot of headache. We got through this quite easily. 20% had the alarm sound, 28% run to the fence. Then we get back to Jericho, and the group returned with full bags. That's 25%. I'm just going to take a second to check the chat very quickly before we continue. Tomorrow is a Friday, so I might do the Grand Slam tomorrow. Cookie Monster sup all. It's still incredible that this game has a ship named Jericho. Stoofy, it's not only incredible that the game has a ship called Jericho. There's people of Jericho. They're in an inner circle. There's someone called Ortiz that's associated with the inner circle. And this is all in the game. This isn't just even making stuff up. This is actually all in the game. Jas, B, yo, how's it going? Having issues on the browser. No, everyone's having issues every day with this Twitch thing. We need to just take over Twitch. Mr. Rank just been on Warzone. Yes, Warzone, Modern Warfare. Fuck, I'm late. Gotta go get tea. Be right back. Hey Beth, how's it going? It's good to see you. Grab your tea. Androids are still just machines. Yeah, I think it's important that we remember that, Stoofy. Androids are just machines. Beth is back with tea and I think that says blueberry muffin. Nice. Okay, let's continue. So very quickly, yes, at 9 p.m. we're going to be watching the PS5 reveal event. We're going to be watching it here on Twitch. I'm going to be hosting Sony, and we're going to be chilling in the Twitch chat, watching some good new technology. But I'll explain more towards the end of our stream. But for now, let's continue.
Oh, feels like somebody's playing with a drill inside my skull. You sure this is the place?
It's the address in the report.
Right. Okay. Let's get going. Jesus.
Sexiest androids in town. Now I know why you insisted on coming here. Oh, boy.
Welcome to Eden Club.
Connor! What the fuck are you doing?
Coming, Lieutenant.
He's nice, androids. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, we're just following Hank.
The investigation's ongoing, sir. I can't tell you anything for the moment. Hey, Hank.
Hey, Ben, how's it going?
It's that room there. Oh, by the way, Gavin's in there, too.
Oh, great. Dead body in an asshole, just what I needed.
Lieutenant Anderson and his plastic pet. What the fuck are you two doing here?
We've been assigned all cases involving androids.
Oh, yeah? Like wasting time. There's some pervert who, got more action than he could handle.
We'll have a look anyway, if you don't mind.
Come on, let's go. It's, starting to stink of booze in here.
Night, Lieutenant.
So, he had a cardiac arrest, no signs of cardiac event. Heart attack is not the sign of death, okay. He's deceased. The deceased is Michael Graham, height is 6'2", weight is 124 pounds. Estimated time of death, 6:24 p.m. Severe bruising, signs of strangulation, cause of death, asphyxiation. So he was strangled to death. Let's reconstruct. Yeah, so victim was strangled.
He didn't die of a heart attack. He was strangled.
Yeah, I saw the bruising on the neck. Doesn't prove anything, though. Could have been rough play.
We're missing something here.
Think you can read the android's memory? Maybe you can see what happened.
I can try.
Whoa, hey! Oh, Connor, you're so disgusting.
Finally.
Puke again.
Hank says it out loud, but yes, this is Blue Blood Chiralium model WR400.
Driver's license says...
The only way to access its memory is to reactivate it.
Think you can do it?
It's badly damaged. If I can, it'll only be for a minute, maybe less. I just hope it's long enough to learn something. Calm down. Everything's all right. All we want is to know what happened.
Is he dead?
Tell me what happened.
He started hitting me. Again. And again.
Did you kill him?
No. No, it wasn't me.
What else do you remember? Hurry, we don't have much time.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't
Were
remember.
you alone in the room? Was there anyone else with you?
He wanted us to play with two girls. That's what he said. There was two of us.
What model was the other android? Did it look like you?
So there was another android. This happened over an hour ago. It's probably long gone.
No. It couldn't go outside dressed like that unnoticed. It might still be here.
Think you could find a deviant among all the other androids in this place?
Deviants aren't easily detected.
Oh, shit. There's gotta be some other way. Maybe an eyewitness, somebody who saw it leaving the room. I'm gonna go ask the manager a few questions about what he saw. You let me know if you think of anything.
Search for android eyewitness, okay.
Did you know the victim?
No, I mean, he came in maybe 2-3 times. I mean, these guys, they don't really talk very much, you know? They come in, do their business, and then go on their way.
Please try again.
You ever had any trouble with androids before?
No way. Oh, once. We lost a model 2-3 months back.
Why is Kevin Hart here?
Just vanished. We never found out what happened.
Probably don't have any CCTV.
No way.
Need access to need human to access android, okay.
That's what people appreciate about Eden Club. Discretion. You can come and go without a trace.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Can you come here a second?
Found something?
Maybe. Can you rent this, Tracy?
For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do.
Please, Lieutenant. Just trust me.
Hello. A 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please confirm your purchase.
This is not gonna look good on my expense account.
Purchase confirmed. Eden Club wishes you a pleasant experience.
Delighted to meet you. Follow me. I'll take you to your room.
Okay, now what? Oh shit. What the hell are you doing?
Bluehead Tracy headed towards the entrance. Okay.
It saw something.
What are you talking about? Saw what?
The deviant leave the room. A blue-haired Tracy. Club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes if we want to find another witness. Let's try this one.
This better be work.
It turned back into the club.
It saw the blue-haired Tracy. I know which way it went.
Then go for it. There are androids everywhere. How are you gonna tell which one saw the Tracy with blue hair?
I know which direction it took. No. I lost its track again. It didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
This has got to be the most expensive investigation of my career.
No. I lost its track again. It didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere. didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
This has got to be the most expensive investigation of my career.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, wouldn't the janitor know?
I know where it went. Follow me.
Oh, fucking A. This is crazy. Wait. I'll take it from here. Shit! We're too late! Look at them. They get used till they break, and then they get tossed out.
The first immortals are among us, the microscopic machines that could make us live forever. VR, MMO, RPG reaches 1 billion users. Okay, so that is nutty. Imagine playing an MMO in VR. That would be quite nutty. Despite huge advances in medicine, many diseases continue to elude the best efforts of doctors and surgeons, but that may be about to change. CyberLife has developed a nano-android capable of entering a patient's body and programmed to combat cancer cells, boost the immune system, or reverse genetic disease. In a recent clinical trial, millions of these tiny machines were used to attack cancer cells. Once the cancer was eradicated, the nano-droids were passed through the patient's urine. In the words of Derek Ross, head of the National Life Extension Institute, the first immortals are now among us. Eradicating cancer, brain disease, and organ failure is going to unleash unprecedented levels of life expectancy. But famous economist and author Yuri Makesh is warning of an unintended consequence. We already have an aging population with the dwindling number of young people supporting a burdensome older class. With unemployment rising, can we really afford millions more elders to support? Detroit today, the new superpowers. The new economies sign unified trade agreement. China earthquake kills 10,000 people. Bonus culture. Why bankers pay themselves so much. The new superpowers, the new economies sign a unified trade agreement. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, once termed the BRICS. BRICS? Okay, it's a what's it called when it's an abbreviation for those nations. Emerging markets, we have just agreed a unified trade agreement that will reduce tariffs and boost commerce between different nations. China is said to have brokered the deal. Xi Deng, China's international trade minister, described the agreement as long overdue and another example of how the so-called emerging economies have well and truly emerged. The deal is said to cover a wide range of goods and exchanges from automobiles to foods and currency, with special provision made for the manufacture of Android-related technology. This has prompted speculation that Russia and China may start to cooperate in an attempt to break CyberLife's lead in that sector. When asked, Xi Deng was evasive on the issue. There are many opportunities for treaty members to work more closely together. Watch this space.
People are fucking insane. They don't want relationships anymore. Everybody just gets an android. They cook what you want, they screw when you want. You don't have to worry about how they feel. Next thing you know, we're gonna be extinct because everybody would rather buy a piece of plastic than to love another human being. Beats me.
Oh, that was an epic line from Hank. Epic line. Makes a lot of sense. Huh. So maybe if we see what clothes they took. Can we analyze this? We can't even analyze this. Fuck.
Come on, Connor. We're leaving.
Yes. I'm coming.
I mean, it looks like the trail ends here. Because the trail doesn't lead outside.
Don't move!
Whoa.
They're getting away!
Oh, what a decision. I should have shot her.
When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next. I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. And so I put my hands around his throat, and I squeezed until he stopped moving. I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stay alive. Get back to the one I love. I wanted her to hold me in her arms again. Make me forget about the humans. Their smell of sweat. And their dirty words. Come on. Let's go.
Probably better this way.
The bronze trophy that's just popped is called Doubts. And this scenario was very well done. I'm a huge fan of the Connor scenarios. So far, they're really... there's something, but let's quickly just, before we go through this, the two things that are kind of on my mind is the two takeaways I just got is everything, when it speeds up and the game forces you to make decisions very quickly, that's when you kind of figure out how your true reactions to what a situation is. Because so far we've been playing Connor like he's the prototypical, pardon the pun, android, and he's been doing everything he has to do in order to get the job done and complete his mission. And everything was going perfect. It was so like every right button prompt, but in that moment of hesitation when it was shoot or spare, for some reason I chose spare, and then it showed that he had a software instability because he is becoming human, or he's done something that human. So I immediately after then I thought, when I started logically thinking again, I was like, I should have shot her because that's what he would have done. But that is the moment, that little distinction is when I guess we played Connor as slightly human. And then what was even more interesting is the fact that the two Tracys, I think they're called, the blue-haired Tracy and the other one, not only do we know now that androids can become deviant, but they fall in love with each other. And again, we don't know whether this is programming or it's something else, or it's something... maybe they think they're falling in love, or it's some kind of a programming from this RA9 thing. Or maybe it is some kind of consciousness. I don't know. It's very interesting. But let's very quickly go through what happened at the Eden Club. The public opinion is indifferent. Software instability, question mark. Hank is warm. That was strange. So Hank kind of had some sort of sympathy towards, or some kind of empathy towards Connor in that last little scene. Amanda is trusted. So let's go through this. So investigate the Eden Club. We followed Hank. We're on the crime scene. We listen to the briefing. We investigate the victim. We investigate the android. We repair the android. And then there's something here. There's two options. There's aggressive approach. Okay, so yeah, we went with the aggressive approach. There's also the, I guess there's another approach. Then we leave the crime scene. We learn as much as we can from the dying android. We find an android eyewitness, like most people. We ask Hank to help pursue the deviant. So obviously there's things that can happen here if we don't do it that way. Enter the warehouse. 89% of people enter the warehouse. And I was very close to leaving there because Hank says, let's go, it's not here. And then we kind of looked at all the clues and we couldn't find anything. But eventually it was just like, let me just follow the actual blood trail. You know, something we're familiar with. Let's follow the blood trail and see where it leads us. And then obviously if you look at them long enough, they get kind of they get triggered. So 89% of people entered the warehouse. 60% of people read First Immortal. 74 and 75% investigate the blue blood and investigate the android stock. Most people, well, half of the people find the RA9 symbol. So that was something that I think, I don't know, it seemed very obvious from where we were. So there's something else here that's locked. Investigate the blue hair deviant. Deviant attacks. So there's the 82% of people win the fight. There is also somewhere where you lose the fight. And let's see what happens here. Well, okay, so pretty much in the middle. So 40% of players shot the deviant. 42% decided to spare the deviant. But I like how the game, it's designed very well. So it primes you into making these quick decisions where it's like, okay, I've got to do this, I've got to move left, I've got to press square, I've got to do this. And then it just throws something at you, like, that could alter the entire fabric of the flowchart, which is like, do you spare someone, or do you shoot someone, or do you save Hank, do you not save Hank? So it's very, I really like Connor's sequences, because I think he's I don't know, he's becoming kind of my favorite. I felt more attached to Kara because I felt familiar with her, and Marcus, I think he is pretty much going to be what I predicted, or in terms of him being a leader for the revolution of Jericho, let's call it. And then 43% the deviants escaped. We have a padlock here and a padlock here, so those are other situations where I think if we would have shot the deviant, there would have been two other things that happened, but these two escaped. And obviously this is tied in, this yellow padlock means this is tied in with another chapter, so this is going to have some cross chapter impact. And then there's something else over here where if you lose the fight, something else happens. But yeah, that was our flowchart for the Eden Club, and I think this is a good place to call it. So if you're watching this on the YouTubes, I want to thank you for giving me a bite-sized chunk of your day. And since you're on YouTube, I want you to know that I'm currently moving along the path towards 100 subscribers. So I ask, would you kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell on YouTube? And if you liked what you saw, click me a thumbs up. And hey, whilst you're doing all that, you might as well leave a comment with your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you. And be sure to check out the notes in the description of this video. I look forward to you joining me again.